the beginning of 2023, I almost made a video talking about my most anticipated games that were going to come out in 2023. And by far the game I was the most hyped for this year was Diablo 4. So the fact that it's not even in my top 10 and just missed it at the number 11 spot would probably make you think, oh, it must have been a disappointment to me this year, which isn't the entire story. This is more about how great of a year 2023 ended up being versus Diablo 4 not really being a great game. Both are true in some aspects, but we'll get into that. My third favorite game of all time is Diablo 3. The amount of hours and literal blood, sweat, and tears I put into that game are probably only matched by World of Warcraft and MLB The Show for me. I played that game on PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS4. I played with tons of different people and I loved every bit of that game. So a bigger and seemingly better version of Diablo coming out this year was guaranteed to be the best game I would play all year, right? This sounds way more down than I want it to be. Tiff and I leveled a character together through the campaign and had an awesome time with it. This game looks beautiful, the open world format really works, and our classes were a ton of fun to play and come up with cool builds. Gameplay wise, it's Diablo 3 but better, and that's really the most important aspect of a good Diablo game. I just found that after Tiff fell off the game a bit when we beat the story, which really is when a game like this starts because of how gearing and the endgame content works, I just didn't have as much desire to keep playing. I did create a Season 1 character, and honestly I've never really liked seasonal Diablo content. I never finished my first character, so I definitely didn't really want to have to start over on a new one. But I tried out, had a few fun sessions. It's just not for me. However, if Tiff came up to me and was like, let's play Diablo again, I would be all about it. The gameplay loop is so fun, the loot system works for me, and we had a blast with this game. I honestly think it's a good thing that Diablo didn't take over my life this year. Way too many other great games came out that I would have missed for the sake of playing more of this game. Diablo 4 is going to be a game that I keep coming back to for years, especially as new content and a new DLC comes out eventually. Almost like WoW, it's a forever game for me, where games I've loved and have ranked higher on my list, I'm not sure I would ever come back to, even if I technically like them more. There will be a time where there's a nice gap in other new releases where I get that Diablo itch again, and I guarantee I will have a blast, and probably wonder if I ranked it a little too low on this list. Diablo 4, from the moment it released, was kind of my bar for if a game was in the top 10 or not, and I don't think there's ever been a better number 11 game of any year than Diablo 4 in 2023.